How's it going? My name is Davion Baker. I am the Office of Black Student Success Coordinator and also an EOP counselor. And today I will be going over the first year spring semester academic advising session for first year students. All right? Look, congratulations on almost completing your first year, okay? But there's a lot of things we still got to go over, such as GE, policies that you may need to know that you might not know, and other things like that. And before we get started, first and foremost, be sure to watch the full video all the way through because you will be getting quizzed on the video. So you want to make sure you take some notes and you know exactly what you need to do in order to complete your quiz. All right, so without further ado, let's get this show on the road. All right. Welcome to the first year spring semester academic advising session. My name is Davion Baker. I am the OBSS coordinator and also an EOP counselor. And today I will be going over the first year spring semester academic advising session. Some of the stuff that we will be covering today are things you've already heard. Some of them is going to be new. So without further ado, let's get this thing on the road. All second semester freshmen are required to receive academic advising before being able to register for fall courses. If you declared a major, follow up with your college major advising center, and undeclared, EOP will clear your hold after you attend an academic advising session. That goes for OBSS students as well. If you do have a second semester advising hold or second semester freshman advising required and you do not have a major and you are an OBSS or an EOP, we will clear the hold. And you only will get the hold clear if you come to an in-person academic advising session or if you come to or utilize this session as an academic advising session. So, without further ado, let's get the show going. General education review. Like I said, some of you guys have heard some of this stuff already, so we're not going to waste too much time on it. We're going to get right into it. And if there's any questions you may have, feel free to email your counselor or peer mentor further questions that you have regarding classes and things like that. As we know, general education requirements, you need 51 total units to complete general ed. Lower divisions are numbered 1 through 99. Select one course from each 13 areas and foundation. Liberal studies, engineering, and business students have modified requirements. Check with their advising center to know what kind of requirements are required for you if you are those majors. Upper division courses are labeled 100 to 199. Students with 60 or more units are approaching 60 or more units can select courses from IB, IC, ID, and MI. You cannot double count with major courses, though you may double count lower division major courses with lower division GE. Foundation courses, as we know, this is our oral communication, written communication, critical thinking, or quantum reasoning. So our communication set 3, 7, 8. You got English 5B. In order to get in that, you must do English 5A. If we have remediation to complete, quantitative reasoning, which is our math, and if we do complete our remediation, which is math 4R, we can jump into our major math or math design based off our major. Some majors have specific requirements, like criminology. They want you to take Crim 50 to get your B4 credit. So definitely, or business, they want you to take DS 71. If you don't have a major requirement or a specific course you need to take for math, then you can take any one of these math, which is the math 45, math 11, 7, 75, and so forth. Oh, and another thing before we go, you must complete all these courses with a C or better in order to get credit for this area. And foundation is one of the only areas that requires you to do that. unless it's your major course as well. If you don't get a C or better in your major course, you will have to repeat that. All right, our breadth, which is our physical science, life science, our arts and humanities, our American histories, American government, the social science, and last but not least, our Area E lifelong understanding. If you have completed our AP, English Lit, English language, U.S. history, calculus, Spanish language, psychology, D grades are sufficient unless also being used towards the major. But if you have completed any AP, please let your EOP or myself, EOP counselor or myself know that you have completed that, so you can get credit and don't have to take classes you don't need to be taking. The last thing you want to do is double take classes that you don't need to be taking. You know, you're wasting time per se. Moving on to our upper division, which is our IB, IC, ID, MI. As we can see, those got the highlighted, which prerequisites you must complete Area B in order to take IB, IC. You must complete Foundation and Area C to complete IC, and so forth. So you have to complete your Foundation. Foundation is like our core to get to the classes other classes we need to take. And again, as you can see, the W courses, these are two upper division courses with, or two upper division GE that offers a W course, which is a course that you need to complete to graduate. Again, some courses may have specific courses or specific courses that you need to take in order to complete. So be sure to check with your major advisor to know those courses before taking them. Okay. Undeclared policy. So you must declare a major by the time you earn 60 units. If you do not declare by then, a hold will be placed on your account, and we do not want that, right? If undeclared at 60 units, again, like I said, a hold will be placed on your registration until you declare a major. And be sure to meet with your counselor / advisor and well in advance of this event. Do not wait till the last minute to get some help on this, guys. We're here to help, so definitely you want to make sure that you're coming into our offices to get some assistance if you need some type of assistance with picking a major, changing a major, and so forth. 5 ways to explore a major. You can review the general catalog, which is the general that goes over like majors, certificates, minors, if you're thinking about doing that. If you're thinking about going to the master's program, it talks about all the master's programs that you offer. We offer here at Fresno State. You can visit the Career Development Center in Thomas Room 103. You can meet with your major advisor as well, the Advising Center, fresnostate.edu/advising. You can volunteer, job shadow, internships, or meet with an EOP or OBSS counselor to, talk about some of the things you're interested in and overall to help you pick the major that's best fit for you. Declaring a major. You can declare a major by doing 2 things. You download a change your major form or pick one up at your Admissions and Record Services window located in the Joel Administration North Lobby. Or you can complete a form and return to the Admissions and Record Services window, which your new major will be recorded with a few days. Again, when you declare a major, you want to make sure you're going to that major you're declaring and talk to an advisor to get some kind of input and insight on things you need to, classes you need to take, and things you need to do in order to be able to declare that major. Okay, and if you're unsure, you can always come in and talk to us. We're here to help. That's what we do. Terms and policies you should know that you may not know. Grade substitutions. You can substitute up to, or you can repeat up to 28 units undergrad coursework at Fresno State. You can only repeat, D's, F's, WU's, or IC's. You have 16 units for grades forgiveness, and then 12 units with a grade average. What that means is if you was to fail a course, say Math 45, and you wanted to retake that, you can substitute that grade. And what happened is that A, if you say you take it again and you got an A, that A will replace that fail. And though the F would be on your transcript still, it would not show or go into your GPA no longer. It will be completely almost like washed out, if I should say. Now, after you use up to those 16 units, you have 12 units. What they would do is if you took a class, you have 12 units left of grade average, they will average out the A and the F and equals up to a C, and that will be counted into your GPA. I hope that makes sense. If that don't make sense, feel free to come in and talk to myself or your EOP counselor to get further information on grades forgiveness and grade substitute or grade average. I know a lot of you guys think about going to community college to repeat classes. Just know that that class will not substitute that F grade or that low grade that you may have received. Okay? Like I said, new grades replace original grades. Course taken and failed at Fresno State must be retaken at Fresno State for a grade substitution. A grade substitution are automatically posted at the end of each semester. No paperwork is necessary. A third attempt approval. So if, say, for example, you didn't pass 2 classes of Math 45 twice and you need to take it again, you need to get approval first in order to retake that class. My advice to a lot of students who may not pass a class is don't, if it's not a major requirement, you don't need it, try to take another class within that area. You do not have to retake that class, and maybe save that for like close to graduation if you want to just boost up your GPA or whatnot. Okay, drop and withdraw policy. You can drop before instruction up to the 20th day of individual coursework. The first 15 days of instruction, no form or signature is required. From the 16th to the 20th day of instruction, forms and signatures from instructors and chairs of the department is required. So, in other words, first 15 days you can drop like usual. After the 15th day, you have to get a signature by your instructor and the chair of the department. You must complete completed withdrawal form required. No signatures needed from instructor/dep chair. Must obtain signatures from financial aid and EOP. All right. What else? No W recorded on your transcript if you can drop before 20th day. Okay. Now, after the 20th day, it has to be a serious and compelling reason. What that means, something has drastic out of the measures has to happen. Maybe you go into the hospital, you're dealing with some kind of illness, family death, things in that nature. Serious and compelling reason, like I said. A form is required. Instructor and department chair signature are required. Completed withdrawal. Serious and compelling reason with documentation. A form required. Instructor and department chair signatures are required. Must obtain signatures from financial aid and EOP or OBSS, I should say. And W's will record on your transcript. So if you did it before the 20th, you won't see a W, but after the 20th, you will see a W. Okay? And a W is just a withdrawal. And I believe, if don't quote me on this, you have 18 units of withdrawal. Okay? And then it talks about the last 3 weeks of instruction. Drop, withdrawal will not be permitted except due to circumstance clearly beyond your measures. So that's just things out of our control. Like, again, you can't control. Form require instructor department chairs, graduate dean signature required for this one. The documentation is required as well, and the W will be recorded on your transcripts. Complete withdrawal, form required again, instructor required, undergraduate dean, and things like that. Drop withdrawal during the period may be included in the 18 unit limitation. Okay, so again, if you need any clarification on any of these, feel free to come in and talk to myself or your EOP counselor for more information, all right? Stop out policy. You are eligible to stop out for a semester if you have the ability to come back for the following semester. All right. If you are on academic disqualification, readmitted, and say, for example, you don't do well that year, you cannot do a stop out. You have to have the opportunity to come back that following year to actually do a stop out. There's no paperwork needed to do it. You just won't come to school. You won't register for classes and things like that in order for you to actually, do the stop out. You can just let your counselor know that you're thinking about doing a stop out, and that what would be the procedures and policies to do so. And again, if you need more information on that, feel free to contact myself or your EOP counselor for further in-depth information on doing a stop out. These are opportunities for students who may be going through some things, who maybe need a break from school. They're eligible to come back. They can take a semester off and come back the following semester. Okay, and you cannot do 2 semesters. It has to be 1 semester or within the academic year. Okay, so you can stop out for the spring. Say you stop out for the fall, but you come back in the spring. You cannot stop out for both fall and spring, or you will have to reapply to the university. Okay. All right, this was a group activity, but what I want you to do for your counselor, I want you to, use one word to describe your first year of college and explain why you chose that word. List 2 milestones you reached at the end of your first year of college. Explain these milestones. And list 2 future milestones you hope to accomplish your second year of college. What I want you guys to do is to complete this assignment, but bring this to your counselor and go over it with your counselor. It's a good thing to make sure you recognize some of the things you have accomplished and not just look at it as another semester or another year. Every year is an accomplishment. Every semester is an accomplishment. So definitely do this activity and bring it to myself or your EOP counselor to go over it, okay? Reminders, OBSS students, this may be different. As you know, we have a different commitment statement for our EOP students though. Complete your EOP requirements, meet with your EOP counselor once a semester, meet with your peer mentor twice a semester, attend 2 academic workshops per semester, attend 1 academic advice session per semester, and utilize Blackboard. That's for EOP students. OBSS students, they have a different requirement, and we'll go over that in person per se. And OBSS and EOP students, our end of the year ceremony is May 3rd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Ag East Lawn area. It's definitely going to be an extravaganza. You want to come by. It's going to be prizes, games, and food, and everything is free. So definitely mark that in your calendar. It's sort of like a way we want to say thank you to all of you guys of your hard work, and we appreciate you and value you. And it's going close to, finals, so we definitely want to do what we can to help. All right. Well, at this point, this will conclude our PowerPoint presentation, and this will give you your credit for completing your academic advising session after you complete your quiz or your questions to show that you did complete this or watch the video. That's the only way you will get credit. You will have to complete the assessment at the end of this, and the link should be in the description or the email so you can access that. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or your EOP counselor for more information or more information or questions that you may have. Okay, good luck on picking classes. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Let's finish strong. Let's have a good rest of the semester. And I want to say love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Man, that was a ton of information. But I just want to say congratulations on making it all the way through. Secondly, please complete your quiz. And thirdly, if you have any questions or concern, feel free to contact myself or your EOP counselor to help you out. All right? So, I think it's time for us to get up out of here, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Good luck on picking your classes and good luck on your finals. Remember, we are family. Don't matter if you're OBSS or EOP. At the end of the day, we're trying to succeed. Anyway, I love y'all. See you soon.